It is finally time for my South Africa travel vlog. I went on this trip in February 2024. This was a solo trip, but I'm just now getting to editing this vlog. So I stayed here at the Hyde House Johannesburg Rosebank for free. You could check out the Book a Trip with me to see that. I arrived super late. It was like almost midnight by the time I arrived, so I basically just had to go to bed. This was my first real full day. February 5th, I had an activity, a tour booked in the township of Soweto.
Holy Sasa. Yeah, the name basically means troublemaker or to pull a branch.
So I really enjoyed this tour, and it was a very small group as well. It was me, the tour guide, and then there was a couple, and our guide took us all around Soweto. We got to see so many different areas, learn a lot about the history, Soweto uprising. This is where Nelson Mandela's house is, so we got to see that as well. And I have some pictures here of me at the house. This is a really great tour, and I definitely recommend this. Kota, a typical township sandwich. So after the tour, the couple was asking our guide about art galleries, so he recommended this one on Fox Street. We went over there, saw some galleries, then we grabbed some food at this restaurant. I believe it was called Pata Pata. And then honestly, I called it a night because I had a super early start for the next morning to go on my game drive. I booked this tour. The link will be down below too. So they picked me up. It was a few hours to drive out to this area, but well worth it and such a great day.
So Johannesburg National Park is plus minus 50,000 hectares. It's the home of all big five. But we don't have a guarantee sighting for now. So we are going to try my best to find a good sighting. Yeah, I try to find all those animals where they are so that you can able to see them. Okay.
I truly didn't know what to expect. This was my first game drive. This national park was huge, and taking in all the scenery was so beautiful. I truly enjoyed this. We had a drive out in the morning, lunch, and then another drive in the afternoon. I think one of the things that was really surprising to me was people who were going and driving like their regular cars. I thought that was so crazy because it's like you're going next to these huge animals and then you just have your little car. I don't know. They seemed like thrill enthusiasts to me, but we saw so many different animals, starting with these. I don't even remember what these were called. Of course, lots of elephants, giraffes, zebras. We didn't see all of the big five, but we did see several animals, so I was very happy with my sightings for the day.
They make a V shape on color film. They only saw in black and white.
And the other two were female. Yeah.
And I tell everyone I kissed this elephant.
At one point, we got to get down and go to this mini lookout area, and this was cute, but there was a hippo here that did not want to show itself, so we didn't really get much of a view, but there is a hippo apparently that lives here. Again, so many animals. We saw white rhinos, black rhinos, I believe this is supposed to be a crocodile that was also trying to play hide and seek with us. And now this is after lunch. Honestly, the sun was beating on me. I felt like I had itis. I was hot. It was 90 plus degrees. I was going through it. I felt like I was about to pass out. And we were trying to find some lions. He was driving around and around and around trying to find lions. We did not find the lions. We did see a leopard, but it was super far away. At this point, I was just like, I'm ready to go. I'm tired. The sun was beating. Oh my gosh. Now, on our quest to find the lions, we did have a little bit of a surprise. And look, I got to be led by a giraffe. Look at this giraffe just like on the path. It was so cool. So we were slowly following behind this leader of a giraffe. And look at me. Tired where? I'm just hanging out the car now, just excited. Clearly I'm not tired or hot anymore, but a great park. I loved it. Definitely recommend this tour. Later that night, I just went and got some dinner because it was a long day. I'm back from dinner. It was a nice restaurant. But now I have to pack my bags up again because I have an early morning flight. Well, it's not that early, but I'm getting picked up at 8 a.m. So I have to make sure I'm packed and ready to go because I'm heading to Cape Town next. It's so crazy how my time in Johannesburg was so short. I honestly want to go back to Johannesburg and really get to explore more. I feel like I didn't get to explore Johannesburg itself. I kind of was just doing tours and stuff. I want to come back in the future. It was such a short time there. I didn't even get to go to the apartheid museum because it wasn't open the days I was there. So many other things I want to do and just, experience Johannesburg for itself. So if you have recommendations for me to come back in the future, things to do and see, definitely drop them below. I flew with Fly South Air to go from Johannesburg to Cape Town. And this was a quick flight. This is just how we had to board. But no complaints here. It was quick and easy to book and everything. Arrived in Cape Town. I haven't been talking in this vlog at all. This is day 3, full day 3, and I'm now in Cape Town. And this is my hotel. Okay, quick room tour. So this is the Onamo Hotel, Cape Town, on the square. Such a long name. Honestly, this hotel was just all right. Really nothing special about it. Also, I did want to mention I was using Uber a lot throughout this trip. So Uber is definitely accessible. I was doing it in both Johannesburg and Cape Town. And Cape Town, I was walking around some places as well. I got to try Nando's. And this was my first activity in Cape Town. This was like a night sail cruise kind of thing. I was just showing you the champagne because each group got a bottle of champagne, but I'm still not drinking, so I just took it for the video. And I did ask them if I could just pop it off the side since I'm not drinking, and they said no. I was a little annoyed with that. Honestly, I've done a lot of boats and cruises and stuff, and this one was just okay. It was really quick. You just an hour out. We got back and I realized this area was really beautiful. It's called the V&A waterfront area. And then I happened to stumble upon one of my favorite experiences in Cape Town for this trip. And that was a viewing of the AFCON match of South Africa and Nigeria. One of the many things I love about travel is just stumbling upon random things like that, and that was such a great experience and not something I could have planned. And I ended my night with dinner. Good morning, it's Thursday, February 8th, and I'm on my tour of the day. This is the Bo-Kaap neighborhood. Very colorful houses. Another great tour. This was a full day tour, city tour of Cape Town, and they did offer pickup, so I got picked up, and then our guide just brought us around to so many different areas. We started off in the Bo-Kaap neighborhood. Honestly, loved this day as well. And I feel like it's really great if you are brand new to Cape Town because they literally bring you to all the major attractions of Cape Town. Welcome to the Cape of Good. We had a lot of views on the way over to this point that were super, super blue. It was so beautiful to see. Like something about blue water just energizes my soul. So yeah, it was really nice. And now I'm going to take a picture with the sign. There's a lot of people waiting to take a picture, but this is Cape of Good Hope. I'm not doing this hike. He said it's about a 45-minute hike all the way to the other side. I'm not doing that. It's too hot and I'm not trying to put that much energy into my day. That's a lot of work, but this is the southernmost point on the African continent. Beautiful. We're at the very top, and up there is the lighthouse. Made it to Boulder Beach, and this is where the penguins are. Can't wait to see them. Overall, this was a really great day. I met people on my tour from Japan, Kenya, South Africa, I believe Australia, like so many different people. Really great. We actually did hit a little bit of traffic on the way back because the President's State of the Union was happening, so there were some road closures. But I made it back to my hotel, got dropped off, and then I got ready that night and I went back out to the V&A waterfront area so I could have dinner. This restaurant was cute and I liked my food. Now the next day I woke up early, got ready for a photo shoot. Shout out to Trey. I'll have the link to book this in my description box. But it was really great. I love the way the pictures turned out, and then he recommended this deli. So I got a quick bite for breakfast here. And then I was telling him how I was really upset I didn't have the chance to go to the Apartheid Museum in Johannesburg, and he recommended this museum called District 6, and I really loved it. It was great. Definitely recommend checking this museum out too. So yeah, I checked this museum out, and then I went to a couple other museums and stuff in the area, and this was a nice day. After the museum, I went and got ready, and then I headed out to a township because I had another activity booked. There was so much traffic getting out here. I feel like I was in the Uber for almost an hour. My hosts were really great. They showed me around the township, told me about the history.
1900s and then into today's times. But basically this place was created as a mine to us.
Where we made our way over to Rand's, super popular like I'm a piano spot, but it actually was downpouring right before we got here. So when we arrived, they were trying to bring everything inside, so it did take a while to get set up.
That simply says hello, hello, hello.
Okay, unfortunately I had to mute this clip because it was blasting and it was a Drake song and I didn't want to get a copyright, but this is Ayunda and he's in charge of the Airbnb experience that I booked. I definitely recommend it, especially for solo travel, to see Rands and the township. So I got back from township, going out for round 2 out in Cape Town tonight. I'm going with Ulu. I met her yesterday on my tour. She's actually South African as well, but she was just doing a tour in her own city, which is cool. So we're going out tonight, and yeah, I'm ready. But yeah, let's go out and get time. Okay, and this is my last day in South Africa. I can't believe it. And I spent the day, I went to the South African Museum and Planetarium, stumbled upon this garden, which was absolutely beautiful. So I got to walk around here for a little bit. Then I took an Uber and I went over to the Camps Bay beach area. When I tell y'all I got here and I was like, this reminds me so much of Miami. I don't know if you know Miami, like Ocean Drive, the strip area, this is exactly what this reminded me of. It was honestly the same vibe. I got lunch. Now, one thing I do wish I planned my day a little bit better because I don't know, I didn't plan it right. I should have brought my bathing suit, honestly, so I could have a quick beach day before I hit the airport, because this beach was actually very nice. So I wish I could have stayed longer, but if you come, I definitely recommend having a beach day. And yeah, I'm getting Uber back to my hotel so I could shower and get ready for the airport. Beautiful views. Another thing I wish I had time for was, this is Lion's Head Mountain, and I wish I was able to do the hike. They offer a morning or evening hike. I definitely will do this the next time I come back. All right, these are views of my hotel rooftop. There was a pool up here too. It was pretty small. Thank you so much for watching my South Africa travel vlog. I have more travel vlogs from 2024 that I'm trying to crank out before the year ends. So thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.